course it did. It came back. Alright. So this thing is just going to town on my corpse. I am bleeding profusely. Granted, my guy's, I think, dead now. I also love that the stream cut out at, like, probably the worst fucking moment. So, is this what my guy turned into? Some kind of weird flesh face cocoon? Am I evolving like a Pokemon? Did I evolved new form statue? What the fuck? That's it? Is that how it ends? I don't even get a credit roll? What the fuck was that? Is that seriously the ending? Unless that was the bad. I mean, I could try something different. I was afraid that was going to happen. The door is just going to close again. From here, like, I can only go forward, like, I can't go back. I wonder. Maybe this is different because the door's closed now? Maybe the thing can't get in here? I honestly think the arm just stabbing our guy is just like keeping him alive so he can continue to use the robot thing. Nope, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, kind of like pumping his heart, yeah. So that's it. That's literally it. That's the ending. That's it. We see this stupid shit. And this thing turning us into a cocoon. I don't know if there is another way. I don't think there is. The only thing I thought of was like, maybe if I close the door, it can't get in, but it still found a way in. If you want to look up, by all means, like, see if there is a different way, or if, like, that's it. That's how it ends. If that's how it ends, it's a terrible ending. I think in my heart of hearts, though, that this is it. This is it. This is the only ending. I don't see how I could have done anything different. What the fuck? That's it. That's it. That's the ending. That's how it ends. You gotta be choking me. It's not like there's a new game plus. Like, what? I start off with some guns? Wouldn't even get a credit roll. I'm gonna have to actually click the credits to get a credit roll. And honestly, I'm so, like, mad that I don't want it. I don't want a credit roll. Business guy? And that's it. You looked it up and that's the only ending, huh? What the fuck? guy. Alright. I'm sorry. You cannot have that type of build-up to where it's like, okay, we removed the parasite, finally we're free. Granted, we're almost dead, but it looks like we can enter whatever the hell that thing was and maybe move on to something better. Nope. You die. Thanks for playing. Like, I half expected, seriously, a thanks for playing to pop up. That's it. That's the ending. That's... These are all backers for the game. It's baby time. That's a good one. Oh, that's good. Oh, Raven from the Teen Titans. All right, that's nice to see her still doing stuff. Omnoms, the projected man. Mushroom spelled with an 8. That's cool. No. Hey, Kobold. All right. There's no music for the fucking credit scroll either. It's just you can hear some wind blowing in the background. Lagger 1. This was a giant letdown. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really that interested in playing the game when like it was being talked about and this and that. The only reason why I played it was like, well, it looks creepy as fuck and it was free with Xbox Game Pass. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do it. It fits the Halloween motif. It was an interesting game, and it's like, but the ending, it just kind of falls flat. Like, oh, that's it. That's it. Is it supposed to make me think? Because it doesn't make me think of anything. I love this screen name. M. What are your thoughts, Bert? Like I'm at a loss. I really am. Steve Rogers? All right, Captain America. He was a backer for this game. Unless he's one of those people that goes like, "My name is Stefan." It's like, whatever, Steve. All right. Your name is Steve. And you're lucky I call you Steve and not just Eve. Dr. Goblin. I like it. Dr. Goblin, PhD. Legendary Lee Fox. These are a lot of fucking backers. It seems like symbolism. For what? You live, life is pain, and then you die. Is that what we're going for? What? I mean, I'm just gonna let the credits roll as per usual because it's what I do after, beating a game. And normally this is where I reflect on it and be like, oh, I enjoyed this, I enjoyed that. I did enjoy the visuals. I enjoyed the amount of puzzles. I didn't even kill that many creatures. That's the thing. Like, I killed three. Was it three? Yeah, 3 Krangs. And then, I chopped the head off of some tentacle monster a couple of times. I killed a chicken that spit acid. I killed a couple of nutsack creatures. And a couple of the little flesh dog things. You ground up. I didn't grind up the fetuses. I juiced the fetuses. I did kill the big beast thing, but he was trying to kill me first. So it was only natural. I crushed the turtle dude. I didn't crush the turtle dude. I think I shoved a spike into his head. He turned them into juice. I did turn them into juice, but I didn't grind them. It was a press. There was no blending or anything like that. It was a press. He just looked at you when I saw you play. You know what? Look. In the end, he got his ice cream. Okay? He gets scooped out and shoved into... He didn't even get shoved. He got, slid into a garbage chute at the beginning. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I am disappointed with how it ended. Like I said, I liked the visuals. I liked the whole, you can kill things. You don't have to. I mean, there really isn't much more to say about it. You'll be honest. You didn't expect me to... I mean, I didn't expect to live. There was no way that this guy was going to live. I didn't expect that. Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. That's how it ends. Yeah, I get killed. Okay, I mean, it was probably going to happen. In fact, I don't know how I didn't die sooner. Especially when the thing took my brain and attached it to the other brains. Alright. So, out of a 1 to 5, what would you give it? I see Stu Williams, and I only think Disco Stu doesn't advertise. I mean, it's not free. It was free because I had the Xbox Game Pass. I think it's actually, you can buy it for $40. I think it's $40. God, how many people backed this game? Jesus. $36 on Steam. Okay, so it's $36 On sale. Sorry, not Steam. You've seen the entire game. You've been with me the entire time from start to finish. And now we see it's $36 on sale. Probably a normal price of $40. What are your thoughts? A 3 out of 5. Alright. How come you gave it a 3 out of 5? Now I'm curious. Of course, I'm always curious, so... One point for the ending and 1 point for some of the dumb gameplay mechanics. Which dumb gameplay mechanics, like the ability to not jump or to jump down, like the alien puncher gun, like that was useless, and your other guns were lame too. Yeah, they really were. They didn't really seem to pack that much of a punch, especially the fucking puncher gun. Like, I don't know how much closer yesterday I had to have been to the chicken to hit him. But I walked right up to it, I used it, and it was like, you missed. How did I miss? That's like swinging your sword in XCOM 2 at an alien who's standing next to you and you miss. Like the puzzle stuff at the beginning of the game. Yeah. But you thought the more you played, the extra complications became cumbersome. I think I can agree with everything that you're saying. God, how long is this credit roll? I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of curious to know how long the game was in development. It went through 2 Kickstarter campaigns, a partnership with Microsoft, and nearly 8 years of development. The development for this game, in January 2015, Scorn received private funding from an investor, and full production started in February of 2015. Holy shit. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. Like, as I asked you, like, what you thought out of 5, and I was thinking, this 2 out of 5. Like, I think that's what it deserves, is a 2 out of 5. Like, it was a game. Like I said, I loved the puzzles, except for the fucking twisty one. I hated that. I still don't know how I even solved that. But like most of the other puzzles were like, they were fine. They were kind of like straightforward. Like, oh, okay, I have to do this to do this. Go over here, do this, twist this, turn that, pull this, cough. Like that was the twisting thing. In I don't know whatever chapter it was probably the only puzzle that I fucking hated. The boss fight, I wouldn't say was unique. I would say it felt padded. If this game was in development by an indie developer for 2 to 3 years, maybe a three. I don't know. I think you might be crossing the line with a 4 out of 5. I can agree with the indie. If it was an indie developer for 2 to 3 years and they made this, I would give it a 3 out of 5. This almost had as fuck. How long was Duke Nukem Forever in fucking development? Okay, Duke Nukem Forever spent more than 14 years in development. This spent 8 years and went through a couple. Yeah, the indie developers break. I do too. Okay, but like, that's it. I honestly I didn't expect it to end right there. I knew I was in the last chapter because I was curious because I looked it up last night and I literally could have beaten it last night. And had I done that, I probably would have gone to bed very angry. We're going to exit this game. Yeah, like the ending, I don't like the ending at all. Not even a little bit. In fact, hold on. I'm going to pull that back up. Goodbye, Scorn. And it's gone. It's got all the Walking Dead too. Now, these were good games. These were really good games. Maybe I should do them. I'm not going to install it right now. I'm going to pull up some Twitch real quick. All right, I'm gonna rename the stream because we're just gonna jump in and play something else. Change the title. All right. Hopefully that updated the stream. Oh, I labeled it part 2. No, this will be part 5. Good thing is I can start the export of that right now. All right. I'm gonna load up Steam. I'm gonna load up the Evil Within 2, and we're just gonna play that. And just have some fun for a little bit, maybe. Hey, here we go. Regular price, $40. I don't know about that. But what I am going to do before I do that is that I'm going to give you guys a story. Because I think we all need to hear a random story in the middle of this. Like I always do, I'm just going to we'll do this again. I'll let my shit play in the background, so you're not just listening to my voice. Alright, so I'm going to read you a spooky story. As always, subreddit No Sleep. Today's author is the number 1 more tired teacher. and it's titled, I got a text message from Annie. Well, it's Anne. It's Anne, so I'm just going to say it's Annie, even though there's no IE. When I was a kid, I had this friend, Anne. Fuck it, I'll just call her Anne. Immediately backtracked on what I said. If I'm being honest, she was the weirdest girl I've ever met. But I never had any problem being friends with the quirky kids. I was pretty odd too, so I guess it just worked. I met Anne when I was around 9 years old. My mom is a teacher, and she was her student. We were both the same age and ended up meeting at some of my mom's school events, which I can't quite recall. To describe Anne, I can tell you she was unbelievably beautiful. She had long, blonde hair that fell over her shoulders and down her back in large curls. Her huge eyes were the most transparent blue I've ever seen. It was almost as if you could see through them, or as if they were orbs filled with water. She had pale, smooth skin that looked like porcelain and tiny freckles on her nose and cheeks. She seemed so unreal that my parents each had a specific description for her. My mom said she looked like an angel. My dad said she looked like the little girls from horror movies. Somehow, they were both right. Now, you were probably wondering why a girl like this can be considered weird, right? Well, there were two things. First, Anne was one of those people that look different when you cover their eyes or their mouth. If you only cover her eyes and look at her mouth, she looks angelic. If you cover her mouth instead, well, it's unsettling. Her eyes always gave me the creeps. The second thing about Anne was that she was a pathological liar, making up terrible rumors about people to stir things up. My cousin Sophie used to join Anne and me when we were playing since we were all around the same age. Sophie had always been a very spiritual and superstitious kid, so sometimes we'd play some weird games. Like those things with cards to foresee the future and whatnot. Anne was eerily correct in her predictions, which I always attributed to luck. One day, my mom came home and looked distressed. Asked her what was wrong. I'm worried about Anne. Why? Well, today she came to class sobbing, saying her grandmother had fallen and fractured her skull and that she died instantly. I called her mom to give my condolences, and that's when I found out it was all a lie. Did you notice her lying about stuff like this before? I told my mom some lies she had told us. A kid who broke a leg at recess, a friend of the family falling from the roof, her pet hamster getting its legs caught on the wheel and being badly hurt. Well, but the pet hamster did get hurt, though, my mom said. Oh, really? Sorry, I thought that was one of her lies, too. No, it did happen. It was yesterday. I didn't know you two talked today already. Did you meet at Grandma's? My stomach dropped. I was so confused. I started questioning my sanity as I tried to piece together the possibilities. My mom looked puzzled at me, waiting for my reply. No? Oh. When did she tell you then? Well, 3 weeks ago. I started paying attention to Anne's weird lies. Surely enough, her grandma died 3 weeks later. A kid fell and had an exposed fracture a few days past. The kid fell and had an exposed fracture. Semicolon. A few days passed and a family friend fell from a roof. I can't tell you how terrified my then 10-year-old ass was. I told my mom everything. As always, she tried to calm me down, said no such things existed, and that I could rest assured everything was okay. She was just a kid who liked telling lies to get attention. That week, in what I'm sure was a coincidence, the priest came over to have dinner with us and bless the house. Sure, Mom. After this, I stopped hanging out with Anne and lost track of her over the years. I was too terrified of her, so I actively avoided her until she got the message, and from then on, life happened. I haven't even thought of her for years, until yesterday. Yesterday I received a text message. Hey there, it's Anne. Long time no see. I'm not sure if you'll be able to reply to this message. I was so sad when I learned about your accident and how you're paraplegic now. This is literally the longest fucking elevator ever. Oh, that's real fucking nice. Fucking A. Alright. I got the next one. Okay. Open the door. Right? I think that's like the only thing that you can say is just... What the fuck? Alright, let's load up some of the Evil Within 2. And we're just gonna have some fun. Oh shit, I forgot to change that. I feel like Anne, everything that she said would just come true. Like a... just, I don't know, like a terrible genie or some shit. Just like, oh yeah, Grandma died. Oh, did she? Say no, she didn't. And then she did. The exact same way. Alright. Now let's have some regular fun now that we got Scorn out of the way. Hey there, I'm Sebastian Castellanos. I'm a detective in a weird fucking simulation. I'm trying to find my daughter. Alright, sorry, that's enough of that bullshit. Alright. I love, like, look at this. My revolver holds 12 bullets.
This must be City Hall.
Just listen to that again. My revolver holds 12 bullets, and there just happened to be an axe in this trash can. I'm telling you, I got this revolver from fucking Borderlands.
It's him. What is that?
It's a camera.
Not sure I'm ready for this. But I can't turn back now.
Oh, we're ready. We're definitely ready. Also, look what I can do with this bird. Bullet time.
Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day. I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold.
Got the echoes within STEM. Did I just get all of the echoes? I'm curious now. What achievement is this? Observed all the residual memories. All right, I did get it. Cool.
Never left this place. I don't want to. I plan on dying here.
Don't worry, buddy.
Bits they planted here are really something, aren't they?
You were gonna die here. Oh my, that was the one memory I fucking missed. Holy shit. And I kind of played this single player because I have it installed, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it a little bit. I managed to upgrade everything I possibly could with the green goo. So I don't need to upgrade anything. I don't even need to collect the green goo anymore. But sometimes I still do, just out of habit. Now I'm just working on upgrading all weapons to maximum. Ugh. Oh, it's got the squishy meat noises. Man has a medical pouch. Maybe I can use it to heal him. He's calling for help, Robert. Let's help him. Oh, I'm too late. He's dead. I'm sorry, sir. There is too much of your blood on the outside of your body. I can't just put it in a syringe and put it back in. That's not how medical science works. Imagine for a moment if that's what they could do. I mean, they do. They do put blood back in your body. But, like... I've been shot, I'm bleeding all over. Wait, let me get a bucket. So they capture all of the blood that's leaking out of you. It's like, alright, we're just gonna put it back into you. Hey, buddy. You got a note for me, do you? He's waiting for me.
Yeah, just you wait, asshole.
Photo of Sebastian Castellanos. The guy who took Lily. He must have taken this outside that warehouse, waiting for you. So he's expecting me. Why does it sound like strangely seductive that he said, waiting for you? I love after all that, Sebastian's reaction is just, Oh god, it's this fucking thing with the giant saw blade. I did not give consent to have my picture taken. Shit. Sebastian, there's no need to run. I mean, there kinda is a reason to run. Hey, bitch! Popped one of her fucking heads. What's happening, Snom? You missed the ending of Scorn.
Stay down.
And it was terrible. No, you did not scare me. I killed this bitch. I'm taking the goo. But that bullet cascade skill, oh, it's so nice. As long as you keep hitting your target, he just increases damage with every shot. I mean, I suppose you could call it that. Something showed up at the end. It wasn't an upgrade, though. It was really weird. McBurt and I had a long discussion over the credit roll, which, by the way, didn't automatically scroll after we beat the game. It was just like, I beat the game and went back to the main menu, and I was like, You right there, Sebastian? You already killed the bitch. You don't need to fucking freak out anymore. Like, the ending was terrible. Like I said, we had a long discussion about it, and it was just, it wasn't good. There's really not much else to say about it other than the fact that it just wasn't good. It could have been a lot better. I mean, it was funny because I stepped into some machine, and then this doctor like cut my skull cap off, took a piece of my brain, and attached it to a bunch of other like brain things in an area, and then I controlled two different things. I mean, it was cool that they gave credit to everybody that backed them. Like, I salute them for doing that. That's really cool. And it's literally just giving credit where credit is due. The ending of the game was such a letdown. Like, I wanted it to be so much more. What happened at the end? You died. That's it. That's how it ends. Your character dies. Like, I get that parasite thing removed, and it's like, alright, cool. It's off of me. I'm not gonna have to deal with this shit anymore. And it scurries away. I was hoping the machine that took it off would end up killing it, but it didn't, so I was like, alright, whatever. And it just, yeah, it comes back. Like, I open up this door, you start walking through, you're like, oh, cool, what the hell's over there? That's gonna be awesome. It comes back and kills you, and then you turn into some, like, cocoon thing. Yeah, and like what Bert said, it's the only ending for the game. There is no other ending. There's no changing of anything. It's like, that's it. That's how it ends. That is the only ending for the game. So afterwards, I let the let the credits roll, and then I just kind of... I read a story, and I loaded up The Evil Within 2, and now we're here. Like how operate... Like, yeah, just keep honking the horn. Who here has been to Chicago? I don't think I've been to Chicago. I think I've been through it. Alright, what's going on in Chicago? Is that door, like, really that stuck? It seems like an issue for maintenance to fucking solve. Other than it be the fuck toy of Texas lately. Oh. Headshot. Oh. You mean like the wonderful governor here in Florida? Taking this goo. I was gonna say I'll stop once I get to 100,000, but I already have 100,000, so I guess I can stop. I literally don't need the goo anymore. No goo needed. It's so tantalizing because it's just sitting there. Yeah, that sounds about right. No warning, no heads up. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh yeah, wonderful Governor DeSantis. Yeah, he's done some fucked up shit. But I'm making a point not to have really politics discussed on the channel because this isn't a channel about politics. This is a channel about video gaming. And talking, you know, nerd talk. Which is always welcome. Okay, I only have one thing left to upgrade there. I don't have any high-end parts, do I? No, I don't. Hey, this guy's looking a little hurt. I got a big bag problem. Alright, this guy is a big bag problem.
Who's there? It's okay. Harrison, right? I'm not one of
No,
them.
I know. Like I said.
Who are you?
Don't worry. O'Neill sent me.
I thought I was the only one left.
I'm looking for the core. Where is she? Is she here?
That guy's brain exposed a little bit there.
The stable field emitter.
Emitter. Forget about that. I'm here to find the core.
You must turn on the emitter. It will stabilize the environment. Without it, Union will completely collapse. Then the core
excuse
won't
me.
matter.
Sorry about
Turn
that.
it on. It will affect his power.
His power? You mean?
Take this. Use it to turn on the emitter.
I feel like this guy held on just long enough to say this, kind of like Miles Dyson held on to Terminator 2 when they went to Cyberdyne headquarters, and he was sitting there holding that weight above the trigger, and he was hoping just, all the cops get out of the building because he doesn't want to kill people, and he just wants to blow up like all his work. And so, he lasted as long as he could, just sitting there waiting. Of course, I bet that guy thought somebody with medical training would show up, not some half-drunk detective with a revolver that holds 12 rounds. Well, that looks like a damn IED. Well, I assure you, it is not.
That's his MO. He's somewhere in here.
Imagine if you had that guy's camera, that power, to take pictures and in just like a square space, like how he has this, everything slows down. Imagine if somebody near you was having a heart attack, but medical services couldn't get to you for a long time. So you just take a picture of that person, and they just are suspended in the, like, it's not goo, it's just they're suspended in it. You could be a real hero, or you could be a real dick, too. And fuck your camera. While holding the revolver out. But the show must go on. We must save our daughter, Lily. I must collect all the supplies, which I have an enormous abundance of.
What's this about?
Error 3000.
What's this? This camera's so old. Must mean something. Nothing. What am I missing?
Obviously missing the flowers. I mean, I need the arms too, and I don't have those. At least, I don't know. Does that matter? I can't remember if it does or not.
Same dress.
Missing anything else there? No. Oh no, that's not right. I had her facing the right way. Hold on. Wrong way. There we go. Alright. There we go. The only revolver you know that holds 12 rounds is a 36 from 1859 from John Walsh. But you know what? This holds 12 rounds. Actually, I can replace it too. With a silenced gun that only holds 2 bullets for some reason. The laser sight. Standard semi-automatic, which you start with. You know what? Wait, it holds 12 rounds. Why did it say it only held 2? Alright, yeah. I'll use this. Appreciate the art.
Appreciate the art.
How about I pee on it?
Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you, I'll play your game.
Play your game. Funny, I still have, I think, Resident Evil 2 installed, but fuck, it's been so long since I played that, I might as well just start the whole game over.
Oh. Who comes up with this stuff?
Oh, that's how much it was just in it? Yeah, alright, I guess that makes sense. Ugh. Oh! Oh! That's terrible! Ugh. God, I don't think I ever really looked at that. Okay, I appreciated the art. The fuck was that? There we go.
That's Lily. This guy's playing with me.
Nah, bro. Shotgun time.
This one is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
You know, watched a video yesterday that Prod was playing on his channel. He was playing a game called Madison. Supposedly, it's the scariest game. Like, it was rated the scariest game to play. I'm like, I don't know about that. What the? Oh, mind if I do? Because I watched a little bit of him playing it, and I was like, yeah, I mean, it's definitely spooky, but I don't know if it's more terrifying than... Because they had Visage on there, Visage. And I thought that game was pretty fucking terrifying. And then they had Alien Isolation on there too, but it was both under Madison. So it makes me wonder, I wonder how much Madison costs. Maybe I could get it on the cheap. A photo of the murdered Mobius operative. The Mobius agent in the lobby of the city hall turned into another frozen display. Poor son of a bitch. If he wasn't dead before he got thrown off there, he will be if he ever lands. He was dead.
One.
Did you see all the blood that was coming out of him?
The after.
That guy's dead as dicks. Make sure you get my good side. I'll play your game of going downstairs. Haven't been able to go to the gym in fucking 2 weeks now. I'm waiting to get another email from my gym saying, hey, we're back to regular hours. 'Cause right now their hours are from like 5 in the morning to 7 p.m. and I don't get out of work until 9. I don't know, but I can chop him pretty good with this axe. Ten push-ups. Alright, hold on. 10 push-ups. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 10 push-ups complete. Alright, we're gonna continue to chop at the stone blood bodies. Just because I can swing this axe a hell of a lot faster than I can swing my knife, and the axe hasn't broken yet, so I like it. Oh, are you cowering in fear? Nah, you gotta die, bro. I feel like Kratos in the first God of War when he went to the village. And it was like, don't go there. Only a bad omen if you do. And then he was like, man, shut the fuck up, Oracle. I'm going here and I'm killing everybody. And that guy, he was like, oh, my side. Oh, cramp. This guy, too. He got a cramp. Too much running. We're almost done. Just a couple more guys to chop down. Hey, look, these things are monstrosities anyways, alright? They got like multiple arms and hands and shit. This guy was just trying to go to the bathroom. He was almost at the door. Alright, that's all of them. Think your weird maze can scare me? I'm Sebastian Castellanos. I've seen some weird fucking shit, man.
This has to be the emitter.
Authorization required. Please
Fuck,
connect an
my throat is
authorized
very
terminal.
dry.
Terminal. Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
Shit.
You've been searching for me for so long.
Okay, so when you get frozen in this,
So I
like,
come.
you can still kind of,
But
you can
wait.
think,
It's not
and you
you,
can
you
move
see.
your eyes and shit, I believe.
It's the girl. I should be offended.
Imagine if you had, like, the urge to pee and you got
But
stuck
how
in one
can
of
I
those.
be? You're not the only person who wants her power.
Like, motherfucker, I don't want her power, I just want my daughter back.
There's another,
That's it.
one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid. Fear radiates from you.
Oof.
It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano, and now you are my art.
I'm gonna take that knife and shove it up your ass there, Stefano.
Son of a bitch!
That's not the gun I had. Okay, he's like, what the fuck?
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Restart sequence.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.